Hello, everybody. I am SunPsychic Jean, and please welcome Gerald from TarotStache. Hi, Gerald.
Hello, I'm thrilled to be here.
Thank you for joining me today. We have a fun day and a fun Friday to share with you. And I believe that Mark, the Spirit Whisperer, will not be joining us. I think he has some family matters to take care of.
Mhm.
So he'll be back the next time. And while we're waiting for everybody to come in, oh, I see Angie is here. Hi, Angie. Nice to see you. And I just wanted to remind everybody that we are doing mediumship questions. And if you have other questions, that's fine too. But if you would like a message from your loved one, if you would kindly provide the name and relation and use caps and emojis. And just a reminder that questions are chosen at random. So
Mhm.
thank you very much. And Wiki is here, Hattie is here, Hershey is here. Aw, thank you.
Great.
Uncle G.
Yeah, she calls it. It's a title of honor. So I appreciate that. I am an uncle a lot. I think I'm an uncle 38 times and a great uncle 12 times. So I want to be the cool uncle. So
Well, you already are the cool uncle. I always tell them I'm the rich aunt.
oh, I like that. Oh, that's fun. That is
Yep,
fun.
yep. I always tell them. Yeah, yeah. But anyway, okay. Well, it looks like Tiffany Tisdale already has. She's gotten the memo, and she is not fooling around. She is ready to
No.
go. And um, after Tiffany is Wiki. And thank you, everybody, for being here. So let's go ahead and get started. Gerald and I were preparing a little bit backstage, so I am ready to go. Oh, yeah, the rich aunt. Um, Marola, Marla, Marla is her great grandmother, and Tiffany would like a message from Marla.
Mhm.
Marola, Marola.
She seems to be a she seems to be, I don't know if she's Tiffany, is she was do you know anything about her? Because I'm getting a feel of a quiet powerhouse, if that makes any sense. The sense of she's not very vocal, yet she works really hard at making sure people are connected well with others who are going to be helpful. I almost feel like she was a matchmaker. You didn't know her. I'm almost wondering if she was like a matchmaker. One of them. Oh, so and so might meet so and so. That might be a nice little thing. Because there's always this sense of balance, and I also it feels okay. So the message, if there's a message for her, is you have to work really hard at keeping your balance. And the fact that you have to work really hard at keeping your balance is not a bad thing. It's actually good, especially when you are. I knew she was a fortune teller in the day. Okay. She is one who she did offer a lot of advice. She was the great counsel. And if do you, okay. Okay. You might want to write some letters to her. If you've got some things that you're thinking about, write some letters to her. It just feels she would be very appreciative of that.
So I was feeling that she is coming in on the vibration of the divine feminine, And she wants you, Tiffany, to honor your own divinity and your own divine feminine aspects. She's saying there is a line of frequency and vibration that connects all of us throughout the lineage, and she wants you to honor this within your own self. She is showing me that she can be an influence for you as far as a nudge and a guide. I do see her perhaps not being too fancy or outwardly, um, glamorous, but what she did wear was tasteful and stylish. And she's just saying, make what you have the best that you have, and don't covet to have the latest and the greatest, because who you are is the latest and the greatest, and not to look outside of yourself for things to emulate or things to copy or or collect.
Mhm.
She's just saying, honor yourself, honor what you already have, be unique, make what you have your own. And she's saying, be creative. She's just saying, be creative. She's saying, she's also saying that you have the gene that you too can work on your own intuition. So,
Ooh.
mhm. She said, I'll do that, letters.
Oh, good. 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 I think, yeah, the letters are nice because I would almost say, Tiffany, it would help you to develop your skills and your connection too. So,
hmm Yeah,
yeah.
thank you. Just seeing if she has anything else. So Hattie said, is Mark okay? Yeah, we weren't sure if he was going to make it. I think his sister was in the hospital, and so something may have come up with that. He may have
Mhm.
had to go over. So I don't. He's not going to be able to join us today, but it was a last minute thing. Oh, you already said that, Gerald.
All right. It's okay. So Wiki was next.
After Wiki is LP, and then Hattie. So LP and Hattie, if you would just say hello, that'd be great. So Wiki says, would love an energy reading for the rest of the year, please. Can you tell us what this is surrounding? Is it surrounding like spiritual, or is it surrounding your home? Is it surrounding your love life?
Mhm.
What area?
Yeah, that does help narrow it down for us.
Yeah. Finances, work. Okay, good. So I almost feel like, Wiki, that the universe has been whispering to you to um, start your own gig, to create a line of passive income, to not to rely on um, other people's stability. And it's almost like it's a gentle nudge for you to be creative and to start something on your own. Um, and it could be anything. And they just want you to almost they want you to utilize the skills and the gifts that you already have. So it's I think now is the time. It's like a turning point. Now is the turning point that it's time to look elsewhere and to make yourself the resource that you need instead of somebody else. How about you,
Mhm.
Gerald?
I'm getting this sense of a for the energy for the rest of the year around work and finances. This is the time of the year where everybody at work, a lot of businesses, they're making sure they're using their funding if they have funding, they're double checking their budgets, they're triple checking their budgets. I have a sense it is important for you to stay fresh and focused so you don't miss any of the details. Part of what will help you with that, Wiki, is like Jean was saying, you need to be leaning into some of your creative endeavors and your individuality. So when you aren't at work or your job per se, you have something to really invigorate you and to give you some excitement and to propel you forward. There's a tendency for toward the other half of the year to sort of slow down and just stop working. Don't stop working. Stick to it. You can make it through. There's the creativity, and coloring is a great thing to do to help you de-stress. I don't know if your work is really stressful. Yes, I do that with your photography. Keep taking photographs. Take more photographs. Even though the work is exhausting, the non-creative job, take more photographs to help balance it out. You have to level it out.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
All the best to you, Wiki. I think it's exciting. It's stepping outside of your comfort zone is it's double-sided for sure. It's a little nervous and a little exciting. So LP, are you still here? I don't know if I saw you say hello.
Mm.
You just I saw
Hattie.
Hattie. Just wanted to give LP an opportunity. So let's go ahead and start with Hattie first, and if LP comes in, they'll be second.
Okay.
So Hattie, hello. I love your icon, and LP is here, so you'll be next, LP. Sorry about that. I would love a message from my Uncle Carl.
Was Uncle Carl a smoker? Did he have difficulty with his throat and speaking? I don't know if he was scared of public speaking, something like that. There's a niggle in my throat. Okay, so he was a smoker. I don't know. Yeah. Message from Uncle Carl: don't smoke. But there is this. There's this sense of urgency that he has about encouraging you to follow the thing that is exciting for you. I don't know what that is. There's a spark of inspiration, and he's wanting you to follow that star, that glimmer, that flame that is showing up, because he's finding it really important that you do that. There's something that you've got in the back of your mind. You've been thinking about it, and he's like, just start. Get passionate about it. Get exciting. Do some planning. Yeah, it's all about this passion and this desire. He's actually shoving you into that energy. It's like you know what it is that you need to do, and if you don't know what it is, then you need to get out there and explore and go, what's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? He seems to be very much encouraging you to take some adventures, do some planning, day trips, have a bit of fun, take some one-day classes about things that that capture your attention. You see an ad, but there's this real sense of you finding your inspiration, because he's mentioning you've sort of lost your spark. It's fading a little bit, and he's like, fan that flame, do something to get out and about, get some fresh air, add some new stuff. Yes, I've been wanting to travel more. And okay, enjoy that.
Hmm. Yeah, I was feeling that energy from him as well, Hattie. And is he your mother's brother? And was he more around the family? I do see that he was away for a while and he came back. I do see that he was around the family and then he sort of left. He wasn't around as much and then he came back to the family. So mother's brother, yeah. And I don't know if he left for work, left for world war, left for, whatever, maybe moved to the other side and then moved back. I don't know what this is, but he's saying that you connected with him on a different level, like your souls connected. And you almost felt like he was a brother, like a brother energy, but he
Mm.
was very much attentive to you, very much sort of playing with you a lot. And then when it was later in life, he feels like um, just somebody who was charming, warm, and inviting when he would come over and visit with the family. Um, he was somebody who was you were looking forward to seeing him. I don't know if he pulled away, like his eyes had a veil on them at some point in the middle of life. I don't know if there was depression or if there was a loss in the family or what happened to Uncle Carl during the middle of his life. Early life, he was very much interacting, and then later in life, you got sort of a little more reacquainted. So I'm not sure if he had a wife and then his wife passed away and then he was, in his older age or elder years, he was around a little bit more. But it's almost like he had such character, and you recognized yourself and would see things about the way that he lived his life in a just character. I don't know what else to say. Really rich and
Mhm.
confident kind of guy. I don't know if any of that makes sense to you. She says it makes sense.
Makes sense. Yeah, just as you asked that. Well, and part of what I want to add on to that, you wish he always had you sort of wish that you had like access to his journals or his diary to think about what was going on in his brain. But he's definitely saying get out there and play and have some creativity, find that inspiration. And and Hattie did say that she's lost their spark. So great way to find it is to get out and search and be open and curious.
It's almost like he's like, this is the time to live your life. Don't put your life on hold for anybody. And you are you are a Simpson, and Simpsons always push on, like whatever your last name is,
Yes.
whatever it is. But he's always encouraging you to take your life by the reins and live. He doesn't want you to miss anything. My handsome Uncle Carl, thank you. I miss you. Aw.
Mhm.
Hi, Pamela. Hi, Risa. Hi, John. Nice to see everybody. So, LP is next. And thank you, Hattie, for your question. After LP is Emmy J, and butterflies are free. So, okay, LP says, would love a check in reading, please. Thank you. So, an energy reading for LP. LP. Have you been practicing your not mediumship, have you been practicing your spiritual skills, your tarot readings, your reiki, whatever it is that you're into, your crystals? They want you to practice with these things and create yourself your own curriculum and your own practice group or practice cycle. They want you to work with what you have in order to develop your skills. I know that you hear, sense, and see and understand concepts, and now they want you to bring it into your home and practice this on yourself. 10, 15 minutes, 30 minutes in the morning, whenever you have time, pull some tarot cards. Do this on your own. Apply what you've learned to your own life. Get together with a friend. Yeah, they want you to, that's what I see, is that you have this ability and this knowledge, and it's time for you to start practicing. Whether you start practicing with, oh, I don't have those out, with a pendulum and or those dowsing rods, whatever it is that you like to practice with. I feel like you have been taking some classes, but they want you to apply this. That's what I got.
Yeah, I'm going to tack on to that or add on to that. There really is a need for you to put it into practice and discover what it is and how it works for you. There's this sense of you've taken the classes, and you need to overcome this idea that you have to do it exactly that way. There's this sense of you going, this in reality doesn't work for me. It sounds great in the classroom setting, but that's a heavy thing to carry. Practice more. I do need to, yeah, there you go. Invent in it, or invest in it. I think this is a good thing because you'll get this sense of that doesn't work for me. And if I put that aspect down, my mind or my energy is connected faster and it works for me. This is about you figuring out the rules and regulations for you. I like that idea that you had, Jean, of teaching a class or constructing a class. Create a routine for how you do this work and see how it works and keep doing it. I think routine for me as a reader is extremely important. It gets me into that space. Work with the routine, because then you'll be able to go, okay, this works for me. And it shows your investment, and it also shows the universal energy you are invested in it. Need to work on my spiritual hygiene first. Well, that's part of the practice.
It is. It'll happen simultaneously. Yeah, routine makes sense. Yeah. It will. Just start applying what you've learned. If you've learned it on a show or if you've learned it in a class, start applying it and start doing it for yourself each and every day, and that a spiritual hygiene will automatically fall into place.
Exactly.
There is no perfection that can be attained before starting spiritual work.
Well, yeah, and I would encourage you, LP, to start slowly. Do one thing and try to do that. You don't have to, you don't have to have a tower moment. Do one thing.
Yeah.
Go from there.
Yeah. All the best to you, LP. Thank you very much for being here. And Emmy J is next. And after Emmy J is Butterflies Are Free. And I see you, Garnet. Thank you for being here. Look, he puts those little blue jeans for me. I love it. I love it. Because I used to say, people would say, how do you spell that? They used to spell it with a G. And I'm like, no, like blue jeans. Like,
yes.
Back in the day, people were a little slower. Okay, so and it's her sister Cheryl. It was YL, not LY. Cheryl. She corrected it on another post here. Emmy J's sister Cheryl. How long ago did she pass? Was it recently, Emmy J? She's coming through with a lot of love. She's coming through with an immense, like the whole universe of love. I feel like she is elated and filled with love and is just wants to share it and express it and send you this big love bomb, for lack of a better term. This love, unconditional love, and she's coming through with so much love. um, 10 years ago. She just wants you to know, I feel this big, big love. And I feel like she wants to send you a healing kind of a love, almost saying, you are loved just the way you are. And don't worry, about anything, that everything's going to turn out okay. And I do feel her just wanting to be a support for you, a comfort for you, and also a liaison for you. Um, she's a neat girl. She's a neat gal. She's quite talkative, and she's smart and witty, and she's very strong, and she can do anything. And I hate to tell you this, but she's like cooking a chicken from scratch, but I mean like chickens running around in the yard, and
Mm-hmm.
then cooking defeathering and then cooking the chicken. So she's almost like, I'm strong, I'm tough, I can fend for myself. And she's almost saying, this is you. You're strong, you're tough, you can fend for yourself. She's not saying get chickens, but this is something that she has faith in you and knows that you have this in you. She's interesting. She's showing me like bunnies too, and they're almost like a storybook character, almost like the Beatrix Potter. I'm not sure
Mm.
if those things. She's like "Bah, bah, 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 bah." She wants to say everything. How about you, Gerald?
Ah, she feels like she is a slingshot. She's got a lot of energy build. She's wanting to help open channels of communication. There's this huge build, and she is a great salesperson. Try this, try this. And I wonder if Cheryl was one who it was her idea that got you both in trouble, maybe. She's but she's really she's reminding me, or she's telling me, MEJ, she's trying to help open some pathways for you. Pay attention to these little nudges that you're seeing, because sooner or later they're going to show up and be a huge push instead of the gentle nudges. And gentle nudges, when you can catch them, are great. But yeah, she's boy, she has got a lot of energy around her. And I mean, my head is like, woo, kids. It's I mean, it's almost like it's stuff that she wanted to do so much more, and she wasn't able to, so she's going, okay, let's do it now, let's do it now. So, and but yeah, a whole lot of love, a whole lot of universal love. I think you said that, and that's so very true, so
It was
very
a
true.
huge, huge dose of love for
Oh
all
yeah.
of us. It was almost overwhelming. But the joy in her heart and the way that she just wanted to share. I'm not sure if that means anything to you, Miss Emmy J, but if you can let us know, that'd be great. All right. So next is butterflies are free. If you're still here, if not, Debbie, three shifting veils.
I did see butterflies are free.
Oh, she did say she was here.
Yes, I did see that. And MEJ said she was psychic and helped police with unsolved murders. She was awesome.
Wow.
Well, and I would say, MEJ, she's still awesome. I mean, so, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Butterfly.
Wonderful. Thank you, Emmy J. Yeah, she didn't. Yeah, that wasn't. Yeah. So, butterflies are free says message from Dennis, passed in 2019. Now, is Dennis a brother, a friend, a father, a husband, a schoolmate? Who is Dennis to you? Butterflies are free. Neighbor, husband. Aw.
Hmm. my shoulders or my back, my upper back is hurting a bit. And then what? I got an image of him growing wings. This sense of him. I mean, literally growing wings. I'm not sure what that's about. Maybe it's a message that he got his wings to remind you to take flight. Something like that. Um, he wants you to keep appreciating the magic and the power that is yours, and the things that he was always putting biofreeze on his shoulder. Okay. Hmm. He's nudging you to do more of your own metaphysical and spiritual stuff. I don't know if he didn't believe it at all. He's wanting you to do that because it's an important thing of balance for you. So that's what I'm getting initially.
Yeah. So I was getting from Dennis that he was reaching down. So I'm not sure if he was taller than you, reaching under your arms and picking you up and bringing you close to him. And just like you would wrap your arms around his neck, and then he would hold you and your feet would be dangling. So I'm not sure if this is something that he always did, if you were a lot tinier than he was, or if this was just something that he wants you to know that he has you in his arms, and he reached down and picked you up under your armpits and brought you close to him. You wrapped your arms around his neck and your feet were dangling, and he's just holding you and holding you and holding you. And he wants you to know that you are his darling, darling. And he wants you to know that you are so very precious to him, and that you two have had past lives together, and that you two, even though uh, things changed later in the marriage, you were always his number one, always his bride, always
Yeah.
the one who he would look to for guidance and for um, he just said he would not be able to do it without you. He's saying that he wants to thank you so much for all of the assistance that you gave him. I'm not sure if he was, if you had to pick him up at one time, and just wants to let you know that he is strong and able to pick you up at this time. And he wants you to know that it's like you've earned your wings, and you said something about wings, but you've earned your brownie points, or you've earned your gold medal because of the interaction and the service and the dedication and the love that you had with him. But he just wants you to know that he wishes he would have been a better husband. But he's saying that life with you was had ups and downs, but you made everything better. He just wants to say how much he loves you, and how much he misses you, and how much he is watching over you. He has like this golden halo around him, almost like lit from behind. And
Mhm.
he wants you to know that he's sending you this golden light as well. But he just wants you to know that he loves you more than life itself, and he wants you to know that he has you in his arms, and he just wants you to know that everything's going to be okay. He's really very much caressing and taking care of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Earlier, Butterflies Are Free said, "Good for bear hugs. He held me up." And then there was, "He always introduced me as his bride." You nailed that one.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. He's the lucky one, he's saying.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah. He helped a lot of people. Hmm. Wow. And he still is. He still is doing that on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Married for 37 years. Oh my
I
gosh.
love that.
It's a lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying you're still married. He's saying keep adding on those years. He's saying just because I'm not there doesn't mean we're not married anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
he, that's what I feel like you've had lifetimes before
Mm-hmm.
together as romantic partners.
Yes.
Hi, Richleen. Well, thank you very much. Butterflies are free. And did
Mm-hmm.
Debbie Three Shifting Veils or Sherry Luke? Debbie
You
Three.
just are now introduced. You're just now saying their names.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Debbie Three Shifting Veils. Are you still here? Hi, Tarot, your way. Thanks for coming. And thank you, Leona, for your generous super sticker. Hi, Mickey Walk. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming.
And Debbie is here. And who was the
Okay,
other one? Sorry.
I'm going to go with Leona next because I didn't see her message. So it'll be Debbie and then Leona. Okay. And then after that would be Sherry Luke
Got it.
if we
And
have time.
Sherry is here.
I'm sorry, Leona. I didn't see your note until just now. Okay. So Debbie, Leona, and then Sherry. Message from whoever needs to send me one. Oh,
All right. Wow. Somebody is shouting, check your tires. Check your tire pressure. I don't know if you're traveling anywhere, but stop, check your all of your tire pressure is the initial thing that was said. And yeah, I mean that was the first really loud, clear Debbie message that I got for you. So boom.
um, I'm hearing that they went to, it's important for you to take care of yourself and put yourself as a priority. Start eating right and being mindful of your health and balance and sleep. I'm getting sleep. They're saying that it's really imperative. You know, we can only burn the candle at both ends for so long before it catches up to us. And they're saying that you tend to push the envelope in that respect, and it's almost like it pains you to go to sleep because there's some sort of an aversion to actually falling asleep. And they said to look into maybe like chamomile tea or um, valerian tea, or some sort of an herb or a nice and not only that, but maybe even like a ritual that you, before you go to bed, you actually begin to go to bed an hour before you lay your head on the pillow, and
Mm-hmm.
go through a routine of fixing your hair and putting on your night cream or whatever it is that you do. Put hand cream on, get your things ready for tomorrow, get the coffee ready, like these routines that remind your body and your mind that it's time to go to sleep, and also to turn off any of the devices. You may be susceptible. I think you're really sensitive, three shifting veils. uh, they they suggested maybe turning off your Wi-Fi at while you're sleeping, because I think you're really like, you have an awareness that it is stimulating you, and you need to really unwind. You may want to listen to some music though, like some Reiki music, like some uh, Native American flute music or some Tibetan singing bowl music or something that's very soothing. But that's what I'm getting. It's very specific. Oh, she's getting ready for vacation. Well, I hope
Yep.
you get some sleep.
I also think you're talking about turning off the Wi-Fi. I know selenite is very good at helping to soak up some of that energy. So if you're not able to turn off your Wi-Fi, instead perhaps put some selenite around to help create that space.
Yep, she
Ah,
says, yes, I have started a ritual getting ready for bed. I listen to subliminal calming or drumming. Very good.
excellent.
That's right. Good for you. I think that's a good way to take care of ourselves.
Hmm.
Okay, so Sherry is here. After Sherry is Eternal Phoenix.
Were we doing Leona?
Oh, did I? I did. You're right. It's
Yep.
Leona.
So Leona and then Sherry is what I had.
Thank you. Thank you,
You're
Gerald.
welcome. Yeah.
Leona and then Sherry. All right. Leona, if you feel anything about Aaron, my beautiful friend who just passed. Oh, I'm so
In
sorry, Leona.
2025. So yeah, it was a recent thing. I don't know if this was a quick thing. If it was sudden, that's the word I want. If this was sudden, um, you know, there's something going on with my foot. I don't know what that's about. It was sudden. I don't know what's going on with the foot, the toe. It's weird. Um, he's he's still adjusting to the change from the physical environment. So it feels very much this. If you want to honor him, there is a suggestion that he's making. He's like, going to light a candle and watch a movie that the two of you enjoyed together, and then have a really good time with that. It's going to help ease some of the pain and the difficulty, the challenges with it. Uh, um, yeah, because I mean, and that's a literal thing. I mean, seriously, there's someone lighting a candle. There's someone distracted by a movie. And if you need to have words with him about things that were unsaid that you should have said, go ahead and do it. So correct. It's only been since last Thursday, and I was given a candle from the family.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
amazing, Leona. That's amazing, Gerald.
Hmm.
I wasn't getting very much from him other than I saw like light, like I saw like an image or a silhouette, and then I saw the light coming from above his head, and he's almost saying that he's in his light body, but this is the only thing he was able to show me. And when Gerald was saying he's still working on the transition, I was getting that as well. And I do feel as though he wants to thank you for your concern, for your thoughts and prayers and love. And he's saying that you know what he's going through. And I don't know if you talked about this with him, but it's important for all of us to talk about what we know about the afterlife with our
Hmm.
friends and family. Even if you say, I had a dream one night and somebody told me that they were on the other side and this is what happened. Because the less denial or the less confusion when they do cross over, the knowledge carries them a little bit further on the, not further, but a little bit easier, less um, when they have, especially if they have fear around it. And if somebody does not believe in the afterlife, that means they have fear around it because so they're afraid,
Yeah.
But I feel as though he did have some concepts, some understanding, some knowledge, but I do see him sort of still around his family. Did he have a wife and children? Yeah, only 7 days ago, but you're both right on point. Still in his light quote. Yeah. Um,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I do feel like he's still around with his family. He's still,
It was very nice of them to give everyone a candle. I encourage you to light that candle. And I still feel only his brother and mother. I still feel if you need to have words with him about anything, go ahead and do it. Now's a good opportunity. But he made my birthday cake. That's cool. But it's yeah. I mean he can handle it, and you guys are good. So hmm.
thank you very much, Leona. Next is Sherry Luke. And Sherry said, any messages from her guides? And thanks again, Leona. And thank you, Wiki, for your very generous super sticker. And she did say that she is opened an account to be a stock photo contributor. And then
Okay,
people pay you for your photos. That's wonderful. That's beautiful.
that's
That's
great.
exactly what Gerald said, I believe. So thank you very much. And Sherry Luke wants to get a message from her guides.
Sherry, you have been circling an idea or something and trying to ignore it. You get a little close, then you allow the energy to repel you. Your guides are actually saying you need to take one step closer to that so you can allow that energy to flow. You may need some support with this topic, this struggle, this concept that you are trying to engage. It feels very much like it's a sore spot for you, and they're telling you, you get there may be somebody who can help you. Be willing to ask for help. Be also willing to take a single step closer to it with the support of the loving people that you have around you. Once that happens and you're there for a little bit, Sherry, you can it's okay for you to turn around and then have a different approach to it. So but there's you need to engage it just a smidge more. And I know that's difficult. I know that's challenging, but this is what your guides are encouraging you to do.
Yeah, I feel like you are receiving guidance and you're um, hesitating.
Mm-hmm.
And they just want you to, like, if you're receiving guidance that it's time to open a YouTube channel and you're like, oh my gosh, that's such a huge leap. Well, they just want you to move into that direction, whatever direction it is that you're being guided to. If you want to move into a healing modality, if you want to move into card reading, if you want to move into psychic or mediumship work, whatever it is that you would like to do for yourself, um, they want you to move, just take a step in that direction. You don't have to like hang out your shingle tomorrow. And, so just small steps, and to whatever decision you make that day, make the decision that brings you closer to what you want.
Yes.
I do feel as though you have a lot of challenges and a lot of not friction, but opposition. You have a lot of opposition that is sort of stealing your energy or your uh, sense of uh, confidence. And they want you to know that that's not going to be a factor. That you can do this regardless of what the energy is around you, in spite of it, or. It's almost like even because of it, you're going to excel. Um, And I do feel as though there's a little bit of a shroud, like a little bit of a secret, little bit of a nobody's, I don't want anybody to know.
Mhm.
But you may want to, I don't know if you have any opportunities for like a sound bath or anything in your area that you can go to and visit and attend with like-minded people. But sound baths are a lot of fun, fairs are a lot of fun, whatever it is that they may have in your area. Um, Maybe find some like-minded people. But I do feel as though you have a lot of like people talking in your ear and saying, you'll never be able to do that. There's no way you can do that, or whatever. If it's not other people, maybe it's your self talk. But they're saying that that's not strong enough, that your desire to move forward and to practice and to evolve and to grow is much stronger than any of this. And it'll dissipate and it'll almost like push you and fuel you. Like don't let it uh, stop you. Let it push you. I hope
I,
that
I
makes
heard
sense.
the idea of perhaps you can find a mentor to help you. You've got a lot of conversation going on, whether it be yourself or from others. Find a mentor, somebody who can give it to you straight, be supportive, answer your questions. So, but
Yeah,
that's exciting. Yeah.
you can do it, Sherry. You can do it. Hang in there, because I can
Mhm.
see you with your war. She has a warrior like shield on.
Mm. Well, and part of that beauty about that, since you said the warrior thing, there's a need for you to be able to stand up and discover what you're standing up for and who you are and the messages that you want, and where you want to put your energy. So she said, "Oh my goodness."
Hmm. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much. Gerald, do you have time for one more?
I do. I do.
Okay, I think is Mickey Walk still here?
By the way, this is a good opportunity for everybody to like and subscribe to our channels. Mickey is here.
Yes, and also Gerald and I both offer private readings. And Gerald, how can they reach you for a private reading?
Send me an email at TarotStache@gmail. That's the best way to do it at this point.
Wonderful. And you can just go and visit sunpsychicgene.com and look around and see if there's anything that sticks out to you. I have so many different things on there. You can
Beautiful.
yeah, see if there's something that pulls your attention. So let's go ahead and go with Mickey Walk. This will be the last one for today. Is there a message or guidance from my great great grandmother Josephine Novak or her husband Carl Novak? So from your ancestors, Mickey. Great, great.
Uh-oh.
Were they sassy? I heard them say, "We brought you into this world. We can take you out."
It's
Does anybody say that in your family? That's crazy. Oh gosh, that's so funny.
Well, it's funny because the first thing I heard was, and excuse the language, "What the hell is going on?" is the first thing that came through. They're both looking at each other. What is going on? So,
She
and
said
Mickey,
he was for sure sassy. Yeah, yeah. Um, They want you to rely on your own instincts. They say that you have intelligence and instincts that are eons old and are part of the universe.
Yeah.
And they want you to be able to tune into your solar plexus, and that's 2 fingers above the belly button, and it's yellow. And they want you to tune into your solar plexus for your instincts. I feel as though you may have gut feelings a lot, or, gut instincts. They want you to know that this is how they talk to you. This is how they sort of help to guide you. And you'll feel this in your own gut. And they say that it's not just us, it's us letting you know that you have it, that you have the ability to figure things out, to find your own way, and to develop a, a strategy that will carry you through.
Mhm.
Um, and they're just saying rely on your own instincts and not what other people say or do or tell you. Rely on your own instincts. If you don't feel that something resonates with you, then go with your own gut. Um, and they're just saying you have really good instincts, and you get it from them. Oh, she's been working on the solar plexus.
I love that. Well,
Hmm.
and I would also say what they're wanting you to also pay attention to is uh, y- y- you need to have a bit of fun, and part of this is following the curiosity that you have and your instincts, because Jean is correct. Your instincts are right. Then go find out why your instincts are right, or what they've told you. What's the science behind the approach that you've had? And I think it is one of those interesting things of you just. I mean, they're wanting you to like pull up your bootstraps, get your ducks in a row, and learn some things. Be willing to articulate what you're learning. I think it's a lot of fun, and they're, yeah, very much a family trait. We know best. Well, of course you do. And the part of that is when you know, you're actually right. So they're saying, um, play a little bit and find out why you are correct.
Hmm. Yep. Well, thank you so very much, Mickey Walk. What a surprise from a great great grandmother and grandfather, and how their personality came right through.
Mm,
Family loves learning and reading.
yeah,
Wow, good for
I like
you.
that.
Hmm.
Yes.
Educate yourself. What is
Yes.
this yodeling?
Yodeling.
Wow,
That's not
beautiful.
something you hear of often, or it's not
No,
something I hear of often.
that raises your vibration for sure.
Hmm.
That's wonderful. You're welcome, Wiki. Thank you. All right. Well, thank you, Gerald, and thank you, everybody, for being here. I will be back later this afternoon with Terry from Terry Suzuki, Kikaroo Spiritual Journeys. We'll be on at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. And Gerald, you have another show coming up.
I have a show on Monday, which is Creativity Conversations Fear Part 2 with Deborah Zachow and Linda De Gonzalez. So this is
Wonderful.
it's a really good show.
And this is a Friday of a holiday weekend. This is Labor Day holiday weekend. Can you believe
Yes,
it's Labor Day?
I can't. It's like, woo, that went fast.
Yeah,
So
so I wish everybody has a beautiful, wonderful weekend, wonderful holiday, and we'll see you again next time. Thanks a lot, everybody.
bye.
Bye bye. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you enjoy this content, hit like, share, and subscribe. Remember to click the bell to be notified of future videos. Thanks again. Bye.